talking in recent weeks about deleting foods that don't serve you, foods that drag your energy down, foods that when we were kids were okay to eat, but now we realize they're not. They're toxic, or they are bad for our blood sugar, or they lead to diabetes or being overweight. So many Americans, especially, are overweight. How can we defeat that? Well, we identify one by one foods that don't serve us, and then that we eat anyway, even though we know we shouldn't be eating them, and then we delete them energetically. So that's what I do. I do a lot of work with people who have weight issues, or they just know their lifestyle would be better. For me, I know when I eat sugar, I get the sugar blues in the afternoon. I get tired and sleepy. I'd rather take a nap than work. I know that my weight gets higher. Now, since I've been doing this work, I've lost 19 pounds now in the last 21 months, so about a pound a month. So that's a nice, steady weight loss goal to have. You don't want to lose 20 pounds in 1 month and then gain it all back later. No, you just change your lifestyle. And if I delete a food, then all of a sudden I start eating it again, I'll delete it again. And I'll just keep going over and over again until finally I don't eat that food any longer. 3 weeks ago, I decided that breakfast cereal was the food that I needed to delete. More than I'm reading and studies I'm looking at, that having a good healthy breakfast of like a smoothie, a green smoothie with some fruit in it, some protein powder, is all your body needs to get the calories it needs to get the day started. Having a high carb breakfast for me doesn't work anymore at my age 66. But I love my cereal. I've been eating cereal in the morning since I was 4. So probably even before that. So I deleted it. I had a practitioner work on me, and he found in the body code, there is an energy called seeking heart energy. So seeking heart energy is when you look for something to replace love that you don't feel you have, or love that's lost. So somewhere in my life, I felt that I wasn't getting the love that I wanted, and I replaced that with breakfast cereal. And, when I was in high school, I would eat 5-6 bowls at a time for breakfast. I was an athlete burning a lot of calories, but that was ridiculous. Those were empty calories. It was processed food with sugar in it. So I probably would have been a better athlete if I had done something else instead of that. So if anybody comes on and they want to leave a chat of a food they would like to delete, I can do it for you right now. But instead, for right now, I'm going to do a little demo. If I can find my magnet. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay, so I got my magnet, and I'm going to show you how to delete a food. So I'm going to delete one from myself today. I am still not publicizing in advance these videos, but I will be very soon, and maybe as soon as next week. And then we'll start getting people on, and we'll be working on people regularly. So we're still kind of in the test phase here, but it's going well, and people are watching the video. So if you're watching this video after the fact, not watching it live, thanks for being here. And I'm going to make an offer for anyone, and that is you see the Balance Harmony Joy website there across the page. You can go on that website and you can click make an appointment, and there's an appointment on there called Whole Body Inventory. So when you get the list, you have to verify your time zone that you're in. So we be sure that the appointment we make is in the hours that's your time zone, if you're not in the Eastern time zone where I am. And then you pick Whole Body Inventory. And when you go on that, and you can pick a day and a time, it's a 15-minute appointment, and it's free for anybody who comes on the show. They get to have a free appointment. And what we do on that appointment is we evaluate all your immune system, how well your brain is working, how well your heart's energy is flowing. We look for imbalances in your organs and glands. We look for the presence of any toxins that are dragging you down in your body. And toxins can cause weight problems, folks, big time. And future call, we will take a look at that, and I'll show you how that works. And pathogens, bacteria, virus. If you're concerned about COVID type thing, if you're susceptible to it, we can find that out on the call. And then we will check your pH, see how your pH is, your blood pH, and then we will look at your chakras, see if any of your chakras are out of balance, which affects your energy. So we will do all those. It's a free 15-minute appointment. And so it goes fast. We really rocket right through it. But at the end of it, you'll get a list of things that you can work on, either through supplementation or through traditional allopathic medicine, or with an energy healer or emotional energy healer, such as myself. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do a session right now, real quick, and we're going to delete a food. So the food we're going to delete today is chocolate. So I'm going to show you how I would do it for you. I eat very little chocolate, and I found that chocolate at 90% cacao or higher, even 100%. Trader Joe's has a chocolate called Ultimate Dark, and it's pretty bitter, but it's not too bad. But it's actually quite and I test it out as being quite healthy. But so once in a while, I'll buy one of those, maybe a few times a year. But other than that, I'm not doing a lot of chocolate in terms of candy bars or additives or milkshakes or ice cream or anything like that. But I do once in a while. And I know that regular milk chocolate, high sugar content chocolate does not serve me anymore. So I'm going to clear it right now. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to go into the body code, and I'm bringing up the trapped emotions. So you see the trapped emotions here, the 60 trapped emotions, and I'm actually so these are based in Chinese medicine, the emotions that can block us from reaching our desires or experiencing joy in our lives. So I'm going to connect up to myself, which I'm doing that. I'm doing that through muscle testing. So I'm doing, I have my hands down in my lap, but I do what's called the falling log method. I just press down with my pinky onto my left index finger. If the answer is yes, or if it's something positive or something true as opposed to false, it's very strong. If the answer is no, or if it's something false as opposed to true, or negative as opposed to positive, it flops right down. And it's something I can show you how to do if you want to do that yourself. It's great when you're at the supermarket and you want to test foods, whether they're healthy for you or not. You can just muscle test it right in the supermarket. I do it all the time. Okay. And nobody looks at me weird when I'm doing it. Okay. Nobody has yet. Okay. So do I have any imbalances, misalignments, or blockage that are blocking me from enjoying chocolate, even though chocolate does not any longer affect my body and in a positive way? It's actually a negative way. Is there anything? Yeah, severity 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So severity is 3. It could be up to a 10. Probably at one time in my life, it was pretty close to there. But as I said, I'm not eating a lot of chocolate right now, and it's indicative of the severity that's 3. Now, are there any trapped emotions I need to clear? Yes. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 3 trapped emotions, one for each level of severity. First one, column A, column B. So the first trapped emotion is called indecisiveness that we're clearing. So not deciding, maybe there's a part of me that doesn't really believe it, that's kind of standing in the way. So I'm going to take the magnet now. It's mounted on an amethyst, and just wave it 3 times to delete that. 1, 2, 3. And has this trapped emotion called indecisiveness been cleared? Yes, it has. It has been cleared. Okay. Is there a second trapped emotion I can do? Yes. Column A, column B, even or. Column A, column B, even or odd, row 2, row 4, row 6. failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, low self-esteem. So low self-esteem. So somewhere in my past, probably back around when I was looking for love through breakfast cereal, there was a part of me that had low self-esteem. I didn't hold myself in high esteem, didn't have a lot of self-confidence. And to a degree, that was definitely the case when I was young. Okay. So let's clear. And how many? And there's 2 of them. So I'm going to clear both of those with 6 swipes. 2, 2, 3. Okay, good. And has this been cleared? Yes. Okay. And there's a third one, column A, column B, even or odd, row 2, row 4, row 6. Row 4, column A, anger, bitterness. Bitterness. So that's like holding a grudge, that kind of energy. So, and there's one of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And we clear that. Has this been cleared? Yes. And so now, what is the severity now of anything imbalance, misalignment, or blockage causing me to eat chocolate? 0, 1, 0. There it is, 0. So 3 trapped emotions to get it down to 0. And that's how it works. So we have somebody on the line now who would like to also have something deleted. Karen, who wants to delete pasta and pizza. That's a great one to delete, because other than maybe a little bit of tomato sauce, there's really not a lot that serves us nutritionally in pasta or pizza. In our house, we just have gluten-free pasta. That's it, made out from rice or quinoa or something like that. We've gotten off the wheat pasta, but even then, it's still the starch. So that's a great one. So because Karen put her name in the chat and has offered to be a subject today, I'm going to assume I have her permission to connect. So I'm going to do that right now. So the way I do that, I'm going to muscle test. I'm going to say, I'm Karen. Yeah. And is this a good time for a session? We're both testable. Yes. So Karen and I are now connected. Karen's not feeling anything any different once we're connected. And just have a quick moment of silence as we ask for help from a divine source, because that's where the benefit of this work comes from. So a moment of silence as we ask for help for Karen. Okay, and so it is. All right, there it is. So what is the severity, Karen, of anything that's energetically a misalignment, a blockage, or an imbalance that's causing you to want to have pizza or pasta when you know it doesn't serve you any longer? And is it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8? So severity is 8. So we look at the emotion code chart again, pull out the chart with the 60 trapped emotions. There they are. They're in 2 columns and 6 rows, and that makes it easy to quickly zoom in on which one it is rather than go through all 60 each time asking yes and no. So how many are there? Any trapped emotions? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 4 trapped emotions. Column A, column B, even or odd, row 2, 4, row 6. B for depression, frustration. First one's frustration. So that means feel like something's stopping you from where you want to go. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And you've got 3 of them. So it means 3 times in your past you felt frustration. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 3 swipes of the magnet over the governing acupuncture meridian for each one of those 3 trapped emotions. And did we get them all? Yes. Now, is there a second one we can do? Yes. Column A, column B, even or odd, row 2, row 4, row 6. Row 4, column A. The second one is guilt. Yeah, maybe we feel a little guilty when we have that extra slice. I don't know. And how many? 1, 2, 3. And there's 3 of those as well. 9 swipes of the magnet. So have these been cleared? Yes. So that's 2. How many more are there? 1, 2, 3. There's 2 more. Column A, column B, even. Next one is unworthy. It's the emotion called unworthy. And when we work together in sessions, I'll spend more time on exactly how this works. And we are creating a video that will be put up on the website, which goes through exactly what I'm doing each step of the way. But for right now, we want to just get the result, which is the unworthy. So here we go. 1, two, three. Are there any more? Yeah, there's one. There's two more. So she had three unworthies as well. So it means way in her past, she felt unworthy. The energy of the emotion of unworthy got trapped in her system, and it's still playing out in terms of the pizza. Okay, has this been cleared? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Column A, column B, even or odd, row 2, row 4, row 6. Humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm. So this is a trapped emotion called overwhelm. You've heard of emotional eating. People get overwhelmed by stress or by their job or by emotions or by an incident that happened in their life. So that's what happened here. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. There's four of them for Karen. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Good. And those four have all been cleared. And Karen may be feeling something, maybe little sparklies in her head or something like that when we do the swishing of the magnet. So, or most people, though, don't feel anything right away anyway, but they do feel a difference. Okay, so these been cleared. Yes. Are there any more trapped emotion? That was it. 4 trapped emotions. And what's severity now of the imbalance that's imbalances energetically that are causing this to happen? Is it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4? So it's still 4. So we got it from an 8 to a 4. So there's more that needs to be done. So I'm going to check another chart now. So this is called the trauma chart, trauma energy list chart. You see that? So these are traumatic energies. So they're more intense ones than regular trapped emotions. So let's see if there are any of these. Are there any traumas for Karen? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. When I was deleting chocolate from myself, there was no trauma, but she's got 3. So let's do them. Column A, column B, column C, even or odd, row 1, row 3, row 5. Row 5, rejected. So the first one is the trauma of rejected. And there's one of them. Thank goodness. It's just one. So at some point in her life, she had the trauma of rejected. And now it's cleared. Yes. Is there a second one to do? Yes. Column A, column B, column C, even or odd, row 2, row 4, row 6. So now we're in row 6, column C on the trauma chart. Hatred, exasperation, disappointment, anguish, torture. So this is torture. 1, 2, 1. 1, torture. Tortured emotionally, tortured physically. But, the decision was made by the subconscious that there would be torture. 3. Okay, good. And has this been cleared? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion we need to clear in the trauma area? No, there's not. Okay, so that's clear. What's the severity now of energy affecting my wanting to eat pasta and pizza? 0, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, so that got down to a 1. So there's still one more thing. So I'm going to go into energies. There are different kind of energies that we can clear. In the body code, there are lots of them. So is it a post-traumatic energy? No. Offensive energy? No. A mental energy? No. An allergy? Emotional. So it's another kind of emotional energy. And it's called a heart wall emotion. So she's got a heart wall emotion. Heart wall emotions are something that usually takes a session or two to clear an entire heart wall. But in this case, Karen has one around her heart. So these are emotions that the heart creates itself. The heart can think like the brain can and creates trapped emotions to protect the heart space from feeling pain. And so there's 6 kinds of heart wall emotions. So let's just check. And this is called a common heart wall emotion. How many? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them. 3 heart wall emotions to clear. And so this is deeper work. So good work, Karen, opening yourself up to this. We're going to do them really quickly. Column A, column B, even or odd. So the first one is depression. Heart wall is depression. It doesn't mean you're depressed. It means your heart felt the energy of depression and wants to block it. Didn't like it. So at one point in your life, maybe you were depressed. And let's clear it. 1, 2, 3. So this is to protect the heart, the emotional center of your body, from feeling depression, which is a good thing short term, but long term, there are all kinds of negative possibilities that can occur. And we will do a whole session in the future on the heart wall and how the heart wall works. Okay, so that's been cleared. Second one. So we have overwhelm again, except this time in the heart wall. We had overwhelm before as a regular trapped emotion. Now we have it as a heart wall emotion. 2, 3. Now we're clearing it out of the heart wall. So you can have multiple types of the same one. You can have the same one. You could have multiple heart wall overwhelms. So let's do another one. Is there another one to do? Yes. Column A, column B. And we have guilt again. That's coming up again in the heart wall. Guilt, feeling guilty. Oh, just one more slice. Okay. Has that been cleared? Yes. Okay. And maybe feeling guilty. The heart felt that, didn't like it. So it created its own little sphere of negative energy around the heart space. So when we normally, adults like us can have 20, 30, 40, 50, as many as 100 trapped emotions in our heart wall. But this is the ones, these will help open up the space. So we clear the imbalances that are causing this wanting to eat pizza. Okay, is there another one we can do? Yes, column A, column B. Indecisiveness. This is the one I had, indecisiveness. Let's clear that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and is there another one to do? Yes, column A, column B. And the next one is shame. Shame, feeling shame in the heart space. Okay, good. And has this been cleared? Yes. Is there another heart wall emotion to clear? No. Is there anything else that we need to clear? No. Are we complete? Severity is 0? Yes. So wonderful to hear from you, Karen. It's great to connect with you. And please let me know. You can go on this website and do a contact that you want to contact me, or email peterscottstringham@gmail.com. And I'd love to hear from any of you if you have a question, or but from Karen, I'd love to hear how it's going. Or you can join us next week and report in and let us know how it went this week. When I did the breakfast cereal, which was like 3 weeks ago now, I just lost the desire for it. I had a little bit of something here, and I finished that off about a week later on the weekend, and that was it. Haven't had any since, so it's been like 2 weeks since. So that's how it all works. And again, I'll make the offer for a whole body inventory session. Just go to the website there, balanceharmonyjoy.com, click book a session. It's right across the top in yellow, and look for the whole body inventory free 15-minute. And I love doing them, so don't feel like you're imposing by doing that. Okay. All right. So we're here every Wednesday at noontime, and for 20 to 30 minutes. And we love doing a clearing on anybody for whatever the issue is of the week. And we will see what we're going to do next week. I'm at the point now where I'm starting to ask people, what do you want to work on? Well, come on the show, and I'll do it so other people can benefit from it as well. Because I love what I do. I love helping people. I want to bring more people into it to learn how to do it. I've trained now about 6 people to become practitioners as well. So there's plenty for everybody. So if you're interested in learning more about it, please contact me. Okay. So that's it for today. We'll see you next week at noon. We're on Facebook and on YouTube. And of course, these videos will be on there as well. Will be saved on there so you can watch it again.